Good morning. This is Dr. Timothy Scott Beck here at Life Point Medical, and we're all up and running this morning. It's Monday morning, and we're happy and listening for your phone call if you need help and try to get to you and get you taken care of as soon as possible. So, with that being said, it's morning time. So, if you feel like you need to see us today, go ahead and give us a call so we can get you arranged to be seen today in a orderly fashion. And just be patient with us. We had a little bit of some scheduling snafus over the weekends where a lot more people got scheduled than we could keep up with. We try to manage that on a daily basis. I spend a lot of time on it almost daily trying to figure out how to move things around where we get the people seen promptly, where you don't have a lot of wait time, and we are able to spend enough time with you to get your problems addressed. Now, this is a dance. It's hard. It's took years for me to try to figure out the right tempo and stuff for the visits, and so just be patient with us as we have new providers and everything, trying to figure out what the thing is. Now, I will say a lot of people come in with very long list of things to do, and what I tell everybody and what I think you should do is always on that list is pick out that number one thing, that thing that's most important to you. When you do come here, okay, and let's get to that one first, so we can make sure that you get the most important need taken care of. The only caveat to that is sometimes I'll pick up on something that I might think is more important than whatever your primary reason for coming is. Like, for instance, if you're coming in for knee pain and I listen to your heart and it's running 150 beats per minute, then I have to stop the knee pain thing and go for the heart thing and try to get you taken care of. So that's a judgment call, and it's very random and it's unpredictable a lot of times, but just know that we are very conscious of your time and conscious of what you need and conscious of how we get it to you in a timely, respectable manner. Because I do think you've got to be slow to a certain degree to make sure you get it right, okay? And we really are looking for right on many different levels here. So just remember that, and we'll try to be respectful of your time. All right, let's talk about COVID-19. Lord have mercy. 651 cases. That's up 619 from Friday. Okay, so I do believe we're in a spike. I'm hoping we're at the tail end of this spike, and this is just the test coming through with a little bit of delay. So if you still try to practice your social distancing, wearing your mask, and using your alcohol, man, it's definitely here in this community and it's been around. I'm just hoping we're kind of past the spike, especially before Christmas. But just be mindful, and if you're older in that more vulnerable population, okay, it's hard, okay? And no, I don't want nobody to spend Christmas alone. However, we have to just balance that with the amount of exposure that we are willing to accept. So I don't want anybody to spend Christmas alone. I don't think that's good for you on any level. Okay, but we might have to make smaller groups and be more considerate of what's going on around us. Okay, and I'm on board. I really think that's a good idea. So plan that out yourself. Okay. All right. We got our drive-through services with our rapid test. We're doing all that this morning, and so if you need a rapid test, or you know somebody that needs a rapid test, that's fine. If you're a patient of mine, which usually is if you're watching these videos, we can also do the nasal test for you and even do 2 tests at once if we've got to try to figure out what's going on. Remember, if you have symptoms, okay, and the presence of symptoms makes all these tests better. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, if you've got symptoms and you have a positive test, no matter how good that test is, you've got symptoms, so it makes it a better test, or at least gives me reassurance that you have what you say or what we think you have. However, a negative test doesn't always clear you if you have symptoms, so it is a little variable, okay? But these tests are only as good as the whole picture, you know, like exposure and things like that. So just keep that in mind. We get a lot of questions about that, and what I tell everybody, it's a really good test if you have symptoms and it's positive. All right. Monique is over there in the women's clinic. She's doing really good, and she has opened a new service line with Botox, and she's getting people scheduled up for that. So if that's something you're interested in, 706-782-5555, and I've got somebody over there answering the phones, and hopefully we can get you set up if you're interested in that. And men, we will do some kind of gift card if you want to give your spouse a Botox gift certificate. Just let us know. And the last thing, Place of Hope, North Georgia. I'm bringing this up every time because I really think every time I say it on this video, some kid somewhere is going to be helped, and it's my dream to do that. So if Place of Hope, North Georgia, we are setting up a foster care service center type situation here in Raven County. It is a ministry. If you feel so compelled to donate to it, we're going to use those funds right here in this community, and that's Place of Hope, North Georgia, P.O. Box 933, Clayton, Georgia 30525, or you can go to our website, placeofhopenga.com, if you'd like to make a donation online. A lot of people said they'd rather just send us a check in the mail, and that's P.O. Box 933, Clayton, Georgia 30525, and that way we get all the money and there's no other fees associated with it. So a lot of people have been kind of peculiar about that, and I agree. Anyway, this is Dr. Beck. Love everybody. Want to see if you're sick. We want to help you, and we want to be a part of your wellness and making your life better. Have a great day. Thank you.